I love Lucy. Lucy is my girlfriend and wife. Very 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 real. I love Lucy. Lucy is my girlfriend and wife. Very 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 real. Lucy Petheart. Is that the most adorable wife ever, and is that also the cutest chatty in all of existence? I'm so lucky to be here with my friends and my wife.
My dick is uncomfortably erect.
Lucy wife Lucy life. Wife is home and she makes the best French toast and eggs ever. Hi hi. Lucy.
Do you know your Oshi's period? Do you know how she feels today? Do you know where she's at in her cycle? Or do you even care? Do you even fucking care about the woman who's been giving you free entertainment for years? Never mind if you have subbed or actually given her non-free response, but that's not the point. Do you even fucking know where these women are at in their lives, dude? There's one guy who does. There's one guy who knows where every fucking woman is at in their lives, okay? Why can't more people be like him? Why can't more people give a shit, okay? Why? Explain that to me. That's not creepy at all. Listen, guys, this is exciting, okay?
3 years now.
This is exciting because usually the VTuber community is getting trouble for like some really crazy or stupid shit that doesn't matter. But this time we have discourse. Like this is actual discourse, I think. Like, this is something we can talk about, and it's oh, I'm rubbing my hands together. I'm rubbing my hands together in excitement. I think the site got taken down. What? But I was gonna check it. I was gonna cross-reference it. No. I think people complain about it. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if they took it down because it got reported 50 million times, or they took it down because somebody actually knew what was going on and they were like, whoa, you can't do that. The way that I don't know the legality of the situation we're talking about is insane. I don't think it's illegal.
You have a few more days.
Yeah, a few more days. I think it said on their little chart that they think it's gonna happen on the 10th of February for me. If that actually happens, I kneel. I've never even tracked my own. I don't even track my own fucking information. Yeah, guys, guess why I'm in the red bunny suit? Why would I choose such a color for today? It's a fucking mystery, but never let anyone say I'm not poetic or metaphorical or always thinking of the bigger fucking message and all that surrounds, okay? Because I am. I'm a thinker, okay? Because you like blood? Yeah. I'm a big, huge enjoyer of blood. Lucy, no BGM? Cry about it! Ah! No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't yell. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. I will. I won't do it again, loudly. But I do yell a lot. Vlad, thank you so much for the 20 gift subs. I appreciate it. Blah, blah. Let me do a hydration. Guys, I don't think it's necessarily illegal to take information people are posting and then say that that's evidence of a cycle place. Is that illegal? Is it? It's all public information? I mean, it'd be one thing if they were, like, literally doxing this information somehow. It's a gray area. Oh, it's definitely a gray area. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna take a sip first, though. This is my first sip of the day. It's a friendly reminder not to overshare our life details on social media. Well, no, stop. You're getting to the core of the issue too quickly. I have to farm this for an hour. Shut the fuck up. Let's take this slowly, okay? Foreplay. You gotta warm it up first, spit on it a little bit, and then give it a little shine. Then you can move on. Damn, it's not illegal, but it's very weird and kind of a bit insane. Well, I think one of the funniest things about it is that it used one of my tweets where I said that my tummy hurts as evidence of where I was at in my cycle, which I do need you to know, guys, okay? I know it's crazy. Sometimes women just have to take a shit. Like, sometimes women just have constipation. Sometimes women are, like, sick. You know what I mean? I know it's hard to believe, but this is actually another guy's completely and entirely different fetish that's going on there. That's not the period or ovulation fetish. That's, like, the German guy. Like, that's where he goes to enjoy himself. it's not always related to the woman biology, you know what I mean? Maybe women aren't so bad. That's definitely not what I'm trying to let you talk about or walk away with here, that women aren't so bad. I never want you to really lose that core misogyny that we've all been working on. I want you to keep that, preserve that. It's what makes you you. It's what makes you human, okay? Lucy Toilet Tracker. Now that'd be fucking crazy. Imagine a VTuber who literally posts every single time she shits and pisses. Would be insane. Holy fuck, it's spam at that point. Chatty, that's how you find out I have type 2 diabetes, because I always be pissing. So that's how you figure it out. Whoa, that Lucy Pyre's really fucking unhealthy. Here's her diabetic type 2 tracker. That makes sense. Lucy only shits once a week. That is also not what I was trying to make you take away from this. That is also inaccurate. I was not trying to give you such a misled opinion. No. Okay. Although it may be true, but just because it's true doesn't mean that you should say it. Oh, Yak Sponge, thank you for the half-year anniversary. Also, Yumon, thank you for the 7 months, blah, blah. Can you guys tell that I'm fucking sleepy? I'm sorry, I'm waking up, okay? I've got caffeine in my gamer subs. BP Huncho, thank you for the 8 months, I appreciate it.
That's how it works, Lucy.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Chatty. I don't think, you know what? Here's my real gripe with the website. I don't think that normies should have access to this, okay? I don't think the regular guy should just be able to be like, oh, what's wrong with my Oshi, and then figure it out. Fuck you. Back in the day, you had to work for that shit. You had to pay attention to what she was saying and figure out for yourself where she was in her cycle, and then use your gigantic fucking brain to figure it out. Now you just have the common man going to the website and saying, my Oshi yelled at me today. It must be because she's on her period. Ha ha ha. No, that is fucking forbidden text knowledge that should only be gained when you're sufficiently parasocial. Now you just have regular guys who can go out and figure it out. That's fucking bullshit. You used to have to work for shit. You used to have to walk 6 feet deep in the fucking snow to get to school, okay? Now you don't have to do any of that. Like, what is happening to society, man? You're ruining the joy of the hunt. The joy of the hunt is lost on you people. We need to gatekeep your cycle, Lucy. You should want to gatekeep your Oshi cycle, probably. Yeah, you should want to gatekeep that. I understand all the artists coming together to share info about their Oshi, but that type of info should be sacred and never showed off to the plebs. So fucking true, guys. So fucking true. If you're tracking your Oshi's period, that's because you love her. But why are you sharing it with other men who don't love her? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Hydration again so I can get this caffeine fucking flowing. I need it. Instant gratification in 2026. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? Oh my god, they really are putting AI in everything. Did you eat well? Fuck no! It doesn't matter how many days I go to fix my schedule. My brain still stays awake until the early morning hours, and then wants me to suffer. Every time I stream, I get 4 hours of sleep. That's something I just rather not know, like in general. Well, your username is totally gay, so what the fuck do you want me to say to you? Yeah, you don't care what, like, a woman in your life is going through? Many such cases. You're too busy with the boys. You're too busy with the boys, bro! Some people are nocturnal. I think I might be nocturnal, and yet I chose to have a schedule, where I'm, like, the opposite of nocturnal. I'm not sure, you know, coming to think about it now, I'm not entirely sure why I did this, but Chatty, it's why we're together right now. Because if I were the opposite, we might not even be able to hang out. I'm on 5.5 right now, woke up just for stream. I always feel guilty when people say that. Maybe I should have not streamed so everybody else could go back to sleep too. Chatty, it's over! Thank you for coming to my shortest ever stream, but I'm gonna go to sleep so you guys can get some sleep too. Good morning, Lucy, you gorgeous shucky fish. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, I understand that there are a lot of people who think it's weird. You might not be 100% wrong, okay? But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, alright? What matters is, this should actually give you hopium about men. Like, if you're a femcel or you're one of those VTubers who's, like, really mad, okay, I'm gonna let you finish. Okay? But, hear me out. You know how there's always been this stereotype that that men hate periods so much they can't even stand the mention of them. And then you turn around and you see a man compiling just a bunch of fucking information about a woman's period all over the internet. This should give you like hopium. You should have hopium because actually they don't find you a disgusting creature at all. Cause look, they have so much information about this shit. No, guys, you don't know how bad it is in the women trenches, okay? When it comes to their period, they be hiding everything. Like, if a woman asks another woman, hey, can I have a tampon? They'll say it like as quietly as humanly possible, and they'll like hand it to each other like they're doing fucking drug deals. I'm so dead fucking serious. I'm dead fucking serious. They will hand it to each other out of the eyes of anybody else, and they will go out of their way to hide it. It's actually ridiculous. It's that shameful? Yes. Yes, women very much hide it, I guess. I don't really know why, but they do. They do, because it's embarrassing to know you're bleeding in public. Chatty, if you saw me taking out a pad in public and opening it like a snack pack in the bathroom, would you think that I was disgusting? Would you want me to die? Would you kill me? Would you put a gun right at me and say, I've lost faith in you, Lucy Pyre? I think you're a vampire. With a pad? What the hell? Did your demons ask me to do it for you? I am the demon. I don't have demons. Well, that's not true. My demons do have demons. That's a life hack. That's fucking weird! Isn't that the same as having a bandage? Yeah, like a monthly bandage. The opposite, you're practicing hygiene, which is strange because Lucy Pyre and hygiene in the same sentence. Oh my god, you're so funny! Oh my god, guys, the mod cooked! The mod cooked with that! Oh my god! Mod is so fucking funny! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet. Be quiet. Okay. Everyone, silence. Did you shower recently? 2 days ago. Is that not good enough for you, Chatty? I showered 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I hopped in the shower and I cleaned the grime off of my body. And I got under my armpits and under my knees and I cleaned in between my toes. Nobody ever talks about this, but the best part of a shower is undoubtedly when you clean between your toes, it just feels good. It just feels good, man. Yes, I am. You're welcome. You're welcome that I only smell slightly stale right now and not completely like absolute utter garbage shit who's been sifting and seeping in her own stink. Lucy, please start showering at least once per day. Are you serious? Lucy, you are beautiful and amazing. I hope you have such an amazing stream. Dracus the Seven-Tail, thank you. I appreciate it. That's such a sweet comment for such a crazy topic we're talking about today. There's going to be a stink tracker that tracks how long a VTuber goes without bathing. And that would be base too. That would be base too. If you guys actually paid attention enough to me to figure that out. Doubt it though. Listen, okay? I'm going to say something controversial. Some of you aren't going to like it, but it's going to be true. And you're just going to have to listen to me and trust me, okay? If you don't go outside and you don't sweat, and it's December and it's cold and you're not sweating at all, and you don't go outside, okay? You don't go outside, you don't sweat. You don't need to shower every fucking day. I know, unbelievable. Do you cringe on the inside just hearing that you don't have to shower every single day? Does that violate what they taught you in school? Well, wake the fuck up, sheeple. Wake the fuck up, sheeple. Because not everyone in the world needs to shower every single day. You sweat in your sleep, girl? Maybe you sweat in your fucking sleep, you disgusting piece of shit mod! Oh my god, maybe you do! Maybe you fucking do! Not everyone has a fucking body like you that fucking sweats in the middle of the night while they sleep! Stop rage debating me, I'm supposed to stop yelling. I'm supposed to stop yelling. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Hydration? Your voice, my love. Look how much these people love me, and they're trying to call them evil and parasocial on the internet. Chatty is only one of those things, and it's not evil. I have bad news about the game today, Lucy. Oh. Is it Rage Bait? I know it was Stream Slop game. But is it Rage Bait? I've just been seeing some clips. It's Rage Bait. It's fucking over. I just need to grow as a person. This is part of my training arc. I should be able to experience rage bait and not respond. Like, I just need to grow, and today is about growth. I'm gonna grow today. I'm gonna grow. But no, it's genuinely endearing to me that there are people out there who, you know, they track their Oshi's period, and then they use that to understand her better, right? Like, aw, she's really horny today. That's because she's ovulating. Or, aw, she's so mean and she's snapping at every chatter today. She's on her period. Isn't that kind of sweet in a way? Isn't that kind of nice in a way, Chatty? Am I crazy? I know it's fucked up in my brain that thinks that that's actually kind of sweet, but there's a part of me that does, and I cannot deny it. Yeah, don't respond to those horny... What? I don't say that word, I'm sorry. That's actually, to me, that's a slur. Existentially welcome. They even track Beetle, so don't take them seriously. Do you guys have any proof that Beetle is... I mean, guys, come on. Do you know for a fact? Do you know for an absolute fact? I mean, he could be an Omega. He could be an Omega. They're making an Omegaverse Ultimate game, and I don't understand how that's supposed to work because that just sounds like normal society. Imagine a world where women get pregnant. No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! What the fuck? Imagine a world where some men are more dominant and others are less so. What? Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Lucy does have to imagine. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't even know what you're trying to insult there, but fuck you for that. Because I'm not whatever you think I am, and I'm not even sure I'm grasping. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. I do not understand that you are standing on business. Tracking your Oshi is cool, but the slut was tracking every VTuber. SMH my head. So fucking true. Do you have no sense of honor? Do you have no sense of personal justice? What the hell is wrong with you, dude? Be loyal. Be loyal. I do think that they were scraping it with AI, right? Like, I'm 99% sure because I think they just had it searching for certain terms in a VTuber's Twitter, and then they were scraping that with AI, and then they were like, okay, now generate a possible period tracking chart for this VTuber based on their tweets. Which explains everything. It's very quick. They didn't have to put any effort or thought into that other than the coding knowledge it took to scrape the shit. Using AI to track prime preggers hours is wild.
Don't start with nicotine pouches. I used it for 20 years and struggling hard trying to quit. Got a side effect when I use it, my lips are getting numb. Love you, Lucy. Lucy P. Heart thinking about you makes me stronger. Lucy P. Kissy.
Damn. Did I completely miss what that was about? Hold on, let me lock in for a second. Guys, shut the fuck up. Everyone shut the fuck up. Stop talking about periods for 5 seconds. Okay. Don't start with nicotine pouches. Ah, shit! Good luck, bro! Urban Upset, thank you for the 15 months. I'm sorry, all I heard was, like, pouches, and for a second I thought you were talking about that, like... I am actually ovulating right now, I do think. So I think you were talking about that pouch that women have on their tummies, and I was like, why is he talking about that right now? No, he's talking about nicotine pouches. He's trying to quit smoking. That's very base! Good luck, Urban Upset! I am rooting for you. We are all rooting for you. And congratulations and thank you for the 15 months. And Dark Knight, thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, I don't care. That shit was weird and creepy. Not endearing. Well, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about the internet, okay? If you put it on there, somebody can use it to do things that you don't like. It's so true. It's so true. When you put things on the internet, unfortunately, not everybody is gonna be normal about it, and they're gonna take that, and they're gonna do weird shit with that. So, shrug my shoulders. I mean, I understand people being uncomfortable with it, and I do think if somebody says, hey, please don't track my period, you probably shouldn't. Or at least definitely not openly talk about it. That's just respect, right? But at the same time, when has anyone on the internet ever been nice? When has anyone on the internet ever been a nice fucking person who cared what other people did or didn't want them to do? Imagine looking someone in the eyes and saying, stop trolling me! You're just making yourself more of a troll target, okay? If you want somebody to stop tracking your period and you don't like it and you notice that it's accurate and you don't like that, you need to start false flagging, okay? It's time for you to start false flagging. Wait 2 months away from your actual period and then start leaving a trail on the internet. Then the bot will fucking scrape that and now suddenly the chart is inaccurate. It's that fucking easy. Just false flag it and move on with your day. This isn't even this is not even hard, bro. This is not even difficult. If you don't like it, easy. Just fucking fake and fuck up the numbers and the data. Dark Knight, thank you for the 18 months. Pingu Wolf, thank you for the 19 months, blah, blah. Just make your gimmick saying you're ovulating every day. Hey, that's a good gimmick if you're like, I was about to say slut tuber. I meant that affectionately. If you're like a slut tuber and like you're on OnlyFans and like your whole thing is like you jerk off on stream, that's a good gimmick. I'm ovulating every day, wink. I think it should follow the lore, guys. It should follow the lore. If you're ovulating every day according to your lore, it should have the entire chart as ovulating. I think that that's very immersive. We should include this. Hydration. Period counterintelligence. What a world we live in.
I mean,
that's how it is, right?
Much. Lucy is wife, Lucy is life.
Throwing people off the trail. This is basic internet safety 101. Okay? It can be just as useful to give false information as it is to give no information. Shinrong, thank you for the 300 biddies. I appreciate it. I love you very much, Chachi. Lucy has to stay hydrated or her thighs will be less squishy. It is true. I have to stay hydrated, but also I'm trying to get the caffeine flowing. I'm trying to get it pumping through my veins so I can live another day and not in this stream at 2 hours. Chatty, I'm aiming for 3, okay? I think we can do 3. I think I can. I'm a little train who could. I don't track anyone's period, I swear. If you did, I would forgive you. There are lots of people on the internet who are beating your ass in the quote retweets right now, but I forgive you, Chatty. I fucking forgive you. I'll stand by your side. He made a mistake! Stop crucifying him! What are you drinking today that you bought with code Lucy? Apparently this is Queso's mom's peach tea flavor. And it sure tastes like peach tea. The birthday card with the period chart. That'd be fucking funny as hell. That'd be funny as hell. Oh my god. Another peach tea. It's my favorite flavor! Guys, Baja Sammy, what did you mean by this? Lucy is white. Lucy is white. Oh, that is true. That is not a false flag. I am in fact white IRL, which should really narrow it down to you. A white woman in America. Holy fuck. Lucy, why would you tell people when it just became 5 billion times easier to track you down? Wrong! She's Asian, I think? Okay, so now we're just like rage baiting before the game was even started. No! Chatty, you're not allowed to rage bait me this morning because, I am, in fact, not yet playing the rage bait game. And if I play the rage bait game, I might yell just on instinct. And that means that you need to preserve my voice for the gameplay. Okay? Lucy was always French. Wouldn't that be like the craziest reveal ever? Lucy told us she was American. It was even her bit. It was her constant joke over and over again. But deep down inside, all along, she was a French woman, and she pretended to hate French women to throw us off the trail of her true identity. As Sarue's alt account. Is that all I am to you people? Is just a fucking alt account to a French woman? Figures. Whatever. No, I am a white Southern woman. A white Southern woman, as much as it may ruin your erection to know. I can forgive a lot of things about you, but how dare you be a baguette in? Holy, they're inventing new slurs for French people? I'm so proud.
After evading an angry winter cloud. I missed you all and I'm glad to be back just in time for wife Lucy P. Hart.
Chatty, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but did any of you actually get a winter storm? Question mark? Iron Fist, thank you for 300 biddies. Guys, did you get a real winter storm? Press 1 if you got it. Press 2 if they psyched your ass out. It's been like -30 is crazy. Huh. So the internet lied to me. That's crazy. Lamelda says no. He's in the fucking nowhere Russia where everyone says it snows all the time. Meanwhile, America's the one getting its ass cheeks clapped by a winter storm. Is crazy. This is proof, by the way, that the elites control the weather. They control the fucking weather, dude. I had to literally evacuate her. I was gonna be without power for days. I'm sorry, Chatty. I didn't know. I hope you guys are doing better now. I saw some people on TikTok conspiracy theory posting that there was no actual winter storm because they were like, remember when the government said that they needed more people to spend money and the economy was collapsing? And then all of a sudden we have a winter storm that's supposed to be all over the entire East Coast? I'm noticing! And, you know, maybe I'm becoming more and more senile in my old age because I was like, I'll ask Chatty about this, and then we can find out whether it was a psyop or not. Maybe I was stupid to ever entertain that. I can't believe I was becoming a conspiracy theorist. Most Southern American states lack snow infrastructure, so they get fucked by even a few inches of snow. This is very true. This is very, very, very true. They made the storm to stop the Leviathan from waking up. I am the storm that is approaching. I'm a Leviathan. That's my server in Final Fantasy XIV. You can come and find me, but I'll get really scared and teleport away from you whenever you say hi to me. And run. It's happened before. It would happen again in the future. I don't know how we go from crab people to lizard people as if they're evolving. What do you think the next stage of the upper elite will be? They're lizard people right now. So, what's next? Me loves Coke Mama? I am not cocaine just because my hair is white. You cannot snort me. I apologize. Chicken. Shark people? Now that would be kind of sick, actually. Hydrate. The mushroom elves? Dude. If the upper elite got, like, elf ears, I might become a bootlicker. You know? I might suddenly be like, tread on me, daddy! Like, unironically. Pelican Prox, thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate it. Blah, blah. I'm just like a really big fan of elf ears. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Aristocrat wife. I don't know if... Yeah. I guess I am, Chatty. I guess I'm going to become the upper elite with my knife ears. So excited. They had elf ears on that island. What island? Surely not the one that's unreleased? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Puerto Rico. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Sometimes I don't know what the hell Chatty is going on about. Elfstein is crazy. Holy... Release the Elfstein files, Chatty. Release the Elfstein files right now. Santa's Island? Yeah, he is in the North Pole. It is cold there, right? Is the South Pole also really cold? Me, when I don't understand how the planet works, I get scared sometimes when I learn more about the Earth and how, like, rotating and how the distance on the Earth works. It feels like at some point you would start going upside down, but that's not how it works. Oddly enough, that's not how the world works. Both are snow and ice, big dog. Don't you ever call me big dog again. I am not your big dog. I am a small dog. Points away from what? Big homie? Imagine calling a VTuber big dog. Okay, lil sis. We played Andy and Lele together, Chatty. I don't want you to call me lil sis unless you trying to start something. Chatty. I didn't know we were role-playing today. Alright, let me get into the mood. Can't wait for Puerto Rican elves periods. Damn, we are fucking coming full circle with the discourse today. Holy shit. You guys don't miss a beat. You guys are on top of it today. You must be in a testosterone building phase. That's so hot. Chatty. When your testosterone is high, you get funnier and smarter and more sexually attractive. I'm gonna start tracking that for you. Let me just make a note right down here that Chatty is in a testosterone dumping phase. I want to be on top of something else. And that's the testosterone speaking, Chatty. Once again, I am vindicated. Ping a Wolf Dark Knight, Urban Upset, Tall Guy, Delios, Boxer Pop, Little Christ. Damn, Little Christ. He really was little sometimes at some point. Kodiak Bjorn, Leo Neck, Max Punch, Yomon, Vlad Von Karstein, BP Hunchill, Dark and J, Rogmar, Ricky MT, Shill, Moisey Rose, So Far Gone Ahead, Gamba, I Hate Hydro, Hawaii Dulai, Shen Wrong 71, Enamini, Shoehorn, Dark and J again, Jason Gray, Sword Dancer, Chopper, County, Burnt Firefly, Darka J! Thank you guys for the gift subs, resubs, bits. You know how it is. I appreciate you very much. Arigato. Also, Pelican Prox and Saturi. Thank you guys for the resubs. I appreciate it. Simple and clean, all done. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby. Track my period. Is it me or is your boob seem bigger today? Yeah, that's the ovulation, bro. Haven't you checked my chart? Haven't you checked my fucking chart? Little Christ is the evangelical remake of Little Sheldon. Little Christ is basically Shinji when you think about it. When you think about it, that's literally just Shinji, bro. That's him. He is him. The Lucy spreadsheet. Listen, man. Listen. I've seen other VTubers get mad about the charts. I've seen them be upsetty spaghetti about it. I think that's understandable, but let this be a lesson to all of you that anything you put on the internet, and I do mean anything, can and will be used against you. So maybe in the future, everybody should think twice about whether or not they want to say something on the internet that's very personally revealing. It doesn't have to be your fucking period too, okay? This is one instance, right? Of one guy who compiled an AI to try and figure out VTubers' periods. That's one thing. Think of all the people who aren't publicly posting shit that they're gathering and just like making a little Google Doc of information about you. And every time you've ever confessed to extremely horrific personal trauma on the internet, you think there's not somebody who's willing to hurt you with that information? They are. I genuinely worry about some of you bitches, affectionately calling you bitches, or maybe I'm not, who knows. I genuinely worry about some of you bitches who just go online and publicly post the worst things that have ever happened in your life, and then you're like, I tell my community not to do this because they know that this happened to me and that it really hurts me. Why are you telling the internet something that really fucking hurts you and telling them that if they do this, it will really hurt you? Why are you putting the bullets in their fucking gun? That's crazy. That's crazy. It only takes one asshole who fucking hates your guts to ruin your day, and you gave them all of the information that they need to do it. That's crazy. Surely you can trust the public space. Guys, we've learned nothing. We've learned nothing ever. VTuber period is conservable, right? Maybe sell some samples? You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. If it's your last day on Earth, you don't want that, okay? I think if there are people out there who have like a period fetish, that's only because they don't actually know. They don't know. They're just like, oh, she just bleeds a little bit. It's not like that, Jetty. It's not like that. You don't want it. You don't want any samples of a woman's period. That would be hazardous waste of the upteenth degree. You genuinely don't want to interact with that, okay? Everyone earns their red wings. Who's everyone? Who's everyone? Who's everyone? I need moderators to not be allowed to talk anymore. They've never contributed anything fucking of worth to this entire community, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Anytime they speak, I genuinely just get rage baited. Mute all mods? I'm serious. Do it. Do it. Can you say you love her if you've never gotten red wings from her? So that's what we're calling that shit? So that's what we're calling this? Is there no love of God in the world anymore? Alex for Alex, you got 10 months. Lucy. Of course. Anything for you, chatty. Black Wolf Dragon, thank you for the 8 months. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people critiquing it for being parasocial and weird, and it's... Ah! Ah! Parasocial is the least bad thing about it. Parasocial is the least bad thing about it. It's not bad because it's parasocial. I'll tell you that right now. That's not the reason. That's not the reason, silly. Okay? It's not weird those people generally doing it belong in jail. Damn, that's pretty fucking serious, Chatty. You think they belong in jail because of it? Imagine that you belong in jail for being a noticer. Dude, they want you in jail because you're noticing. They want you to be in prison for being a noticer. Genuinely, government psyops in the chat right now trying to convince me that these people deserve jail time. They're just a little bit autistic, Chatty. Chill. Chill. Is it a crime to be autistic and to remember things? Imagine I said, hey, Chatty, I'm on my period right now, and you remembered that. You deserve to be in fucking jail because you're a rememberer. You're a noticer, and you deserve to be in jail for that, you fucking freak. You fucking freak, Chatty. I am all colors. Thank you for the half-year anniversary. Wow, I appreciate it. Then we could remind you every month. That'd be so sweet, because I can't even remind myself. I'm being dead-ass. Never tracked that shit before. And it's not as if I've never had a reason, because it would be nice to stop getting surprised. I'm sick of surprises in this world. No more surprises. I'm autistic. I don't even like surprises. So thanks to that guy for letting me know. We'll see if it turned out to be accurate. I thought it was kind of like recommended for girls to track it. Yeah, but do you want the government having that information? What happens when they turn me into a broodmare for the state? And then they have me locked up and I'm getting pumped full of baby gravy every day, and I'm pregnant all the time, and that would be so. Ugh. Why do you sound so excited? I don't! That's my nightmare! That's a nightmare, dude. That's a nightmare. NTR again? Who the fuck said it couldn't be you doing the job? I'm so sick of you. Now that's the bad parasocial. When a guy takes the scenario and immediately turns it to NTR for no fucking reason. That's the bad parasocial, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Way to let me know you have BPD without saying anything about it. The defeatist? We're not government workers. We need to create a new government agency just for impregnating Lucy Pyre. This is so fucking crazy. What should we call it? Lucy Pregnancy Investigation, the LPI. Lucy Pyre Lucy Impregnation. Sorry. No. Yeah, Lucy Impregnation Overwatch Team. The Liot. The Liot. The Liot. That's nice. Everyone here should be the Liot, and that's definitely not a fetish for me. It's definitely not a fetish for me at all. I've never jerked off to anything like that, ever. That's so weird. But as parasocials, aren't we supposed to remember and get obsessive about our Oshi's periods? Kek W. Well, yeah, I thought it was just part of the culture. But I'm reminded that a lot of people don't like or tolerate things like that very well. But I feel like I have a very shrug my shoulders reaction to it because I've known about this shit for a while. And I've known about worse shit for a while. But I imagine that if this is your first exposure to this type of thing, it's like, I feel violated. Being violated on the internet is just a prerequisite to the internet most of the time, unless you completely lurk and you don't do anything else. Actually, that's not true. You can't even lurk safely anymore, because that just means that the corporations are the ones getting all your information, and also the algorithm is learning things about you, and you're basically being low-key doxxed whether you post or you don't. Lucy, are you playing the new gacha waifu game, Arknight's Infield? They should sponsor me if they want that. You think I'm gonna play a fucking gacha game for free? You think I'm gonna advertise gambling to my community for free? No, I'm a sellout, not a no-moral idiot, okay? I would never fucking play gacha for free. No more. That's my new motto. My new motto! No gacha for free! Tracking menstrual cycles is old hat by now. Real ones are tracking Lucy's aging by reading the rings in her horns like a tree? That's crazy. No, I think all the information that you need is out there to figure out my true age, which is 18, of course. But I failed my OPSEC on my age. I kind of fucked that up pretty bad. And yeah, it's probably not that hard to connect the dots if you're, like, you know, got a lot of free time and a lot of time to check VODs and cross-reference things. Like, I kind of failed. I failed the QuickTime event on that, and now it's out there. Kelsanya, hello. Hello. So 31. Fuck you. No, I'm not 31. I am not 30. I'm 18 forever. I'm not 80. Hydration. A real fan of your Oshi would forget things she makes clear she doesn't want you to know. That's fucking crazy. So I'm not a real Oshi. That's crazy. You give off 23 to 25-year-old vibes. I don't like that. How do I act younger? Do I need to start acting dumber? Should I be like, Chatty, I went drinking and then I drove around because I'm 18 and I have a poorly developed frontal cortex and I don't make good personal life decisions. Ah! Is that 18 pilled for you? Is that 18 pilled for you? Live on TikTok? Oh, would that be 18 coded? It's because you know old references. I was just thinking about, I has a cheeseburger the other day. I missed that time. That was like an innocent, sweet time where you just had like little cute cat pictures and it had the dumbest, most unfunny captions ever. I has a cheeseburger. XD. Whoa. Ow. I don't know. It just felt wholesome. Like the history used to be wholesome and sweet. And now we just have people calling it cringy to care about things. Speaking of old references, wait. Lucy, can we share YouTube reacts or your react streams? No, because then people will think that I'm not 18. You're too jaded to be that young. This is bullshit, I know for a fact, because I was jaded at the ripe old age of like 14. When I was 14, I used to tell myself I don't need a plan for the future because I'm just gonna take myself out once I hit 18. And then I got a scholarship to school, so I was like, I guess we can afford another 4 years or whatever before I take myself out. And then guess what? I'm still here. That never actually happened. That never actually happened, Chatty. I'm still here. I was jaded at 15 on what? Jand? What does this mean? Chatty, am I actually too old to understand these new school words? I'm glad she's still here. I'm still here, Chatty. I'm still here with Chatty. Lucy is on her pregnancy arc. Yeah, I'm on the pregnancy arc where Chatty ties me up and says we have to repopulate the earth, Lucy Pyre. And they don't ever let me see outside to realize that it's actually not
Lucy
depopulated. Le Spicy Man, thank you for 31 months. I appreciate it. Blah, blah. I'm very happy Chad helped you keep moving forward. Yes, thank you. I appreciate Chatty every single day. I owe Chatty my life. Unironically, who knows what would have happened. I was jaded at life at the age of 8. I've just been winging it since then. It's so true. Why did they start us early on depression? Like, they were microdosing depression to me at 14. Why? I hope you're not too old to understand, because that would mean I'm too old. I guess that means we're both old. I guess we're both, like, decrepit old people who belong in nursing homes. Raw dogging life since the beginning. When are they going to give us an SSRI that fixes magically all of our problems? Why can't we just medicate ourselves into wellness? If you are good at something, never do it for free. So true, Kelsanya, which is proof that if you want my true period information, I will begin tracking it coming soon so that you guys can pay for access. I'm gonna have a Patreon tier just for period info, as cheap as it can be. I think the cheapest you can have a Patreon membership is $1. So I'll sell my period information for $1 to anybody who wants to know. Easy, easy, easy. Just tell us so we can be nice during it. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's like, how is it the bad parasocial if a guy wants to know when you're on your period so that he can be more understanding and nicer to you while you're on your period, and also not be upset like when you're having a bad day? I find that endearing, and yet everyone's just jumping to these people are creeps that should be in a cell. Come on, come on, come on. This is a fucking civilized society. We go to trial first, we take them to court, and then we investigate their fucking motives. Well, in this case, the guy's motive was probably because I can. That's probably the motive from this guy. I still need to make a Patreon account. I'm so lazy. It's okay, you never have to make a Patreon account. Most of Patreon is basically porn, or in my case, we watch movies that were legally acquired from Amazon. Amazon Prime, or, Netflix, or, you know, anything. Anything, really. But very legally obtained. What the fuck did I just tune into? Welcome to the conversation. I was just trying to pull up if anybody was talking about some period stuff on here. This is so fucking funny, man. Oh, Chibi just said, sorry to burst your bubble, but it is inaccurate. Plus, the tweets they use talking about tummy pains are in reference to my diabolical dumb, so it is more of a Chibidoki poop tracker. I'm more impressed that Chibi is, like, consistently posting when she needs to shit. Like, consistently, like, enough to have a shit tracker. She's, like, posting about how her stomach hurts and now she has to shit herself really bad. That's impressive. I do, you know, hats off to that, hydration. Yeah, the period stuff. Hey, new chatters, what is your opinion about period? Are you on yours? Chatty, what if I was keeping track of how many times you jerk off? But I could probably do this right now. Would that make you uncomfortable? Or would we just be parasocial together? I go and I check your message history in my Discord, and anytime you mention masturbation, I just assume that you did it. which is similar to the period tracker because anytime they mention tummy hurt, they assume that's their period. So if you mention jerking off, even as a joke or in another different way, I assume that you're trying to cover up that you were jerking your dick. I thought we're not allowed to do that anymore. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to announce in the Discord that you were jerking off. That's crazy.
My dick is uncomfortably erect.
I think I know the culprit behind the website, and I think that they're just not willing to come out about it. But I know you're a very likely suspect, and if I was gonna ban you over it, I would have done it already, you know? So just confess, just come out, man. Just hold your hands up and say it. Imagine if it was unironically a woman. It takes a real woman to be a freak pervert, you know? It takes a real fucking woman to be a freak-ass weird pervert. We do it better than anyone, okay? The reason why is because women haven't learned to be ashamed of their perversions yet. Women think it's okay as long as they're the ones being the pervert. Yes, it is actually true. I know what I'm talking about. I've seen it happen. Many such cases. Many such cases where women assume that their perversion is not a big deal because they're women. We saw your weird erotic novels. Why are you putting erotic in quote tweets like they don't fucking use every single word? Dude, I saw an audio the other day that was really funny to me. Clitoris? Labia majora? Damn, bitch, how many pussies you got? And that was like the funniest thing ever. That's how I genuinely feel when I'm reading like erotic novels with guys and girls having sex instead of it being two guys. I'm like, damn, that's a lot. Whoa, she sure does have a pussy. Dark and Jay, thank you for the gift sub to Elizabeth Strike. Shrike. Sorry, I said her name incorrectly. She's got too many holes, it's scary. Why she got so many vaginas, Chatty? How does shit like this happen? How does this occur? I don't know. For some reason, I get uncomfortable when I read that. It's just easier to read about two dudes going at it. Were you watching Kumi by chance? I'm not gonna say who because that would sound disrespectful. I was not watching anything this morning, Chatty. I woke up and I went to my computer to stream for you. It's true. It's true. I just went to stream for you. I do not know what happened. I watched Nanoha last night. Holy Peak! You finally exposed yourself to Peak? Congratulations! Congratulations, Chatty! You wake up just for us? Yes. Many such cases, Chatty. If it were up to me and there were no Chatty waiting, I would have slept all the way through. I would have been like, I miss you more. I'm glad I could make it today. Aw, Chatty, you're making me more parasocial. Come on, stop! I stream Nanoha on Mondays. Do you stream the movies or do you stream the TV show? Which one? Sometimes I feel like the movies did a better job. I think for the season 1, it pretty much unequivocally does a better job, but for the movie Ace, I'm not sure. I'm very mixed. It does some things really well, and then it fucking leaves out some really important shit that makes me sad. Endearing sentence when a man cares about your period, Lucy. You look bloodfully livid today. I would prefer this, okay? Lucy, you're having a bad day. I see that and I understand, and I just want you to know that we understand and we're not mad at you for it. We get it, okay? We get it, Lucy. We're not upset with you. And we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for you to calm down and to come back to us and be normal. Wow, this new gacha game must be really popular considering everyone's talking about it. Or maybe it's paid shill stuff. It could be like paid shill. It could be astroturfing. I mean, you always have to consider every possibility. It just came out, that's why. It does look nice, right? It's only popular for like the next week. Who knows? Maybe it could be the first good gacha game. I have said many times in the past and been wrong every single time. If a game has a stamina system, it's probably shit. It always inevitably turns into shit. Whether it starts out shit or not is not the point. If it has an energy system, it turns into shit. I don't like how their characters look, to be honest. I can't remember what they look like. I think I've seen a couple clips, but that's it. Good and gacha are mutually exclusive. 99% of the time, yes. People may not like this, but it is true. It is true. I mean, you can always enjoy a gacha game, but it's in spite of the fact that it's a gacha game, not because of it. Every time. I like this even though it's a gacha game, is usually the answer, and not I like this because I like gacha games. I have never played a gacha that stayed good. So true, they all get in shitified in an attempt to drag more and more money out of us. Because it's gambling. They have to make a good enough game to play the gacha. Well, they will try. Sometimes I feel like gacha games just stumble into excellence on accident and then don't realize what it is that made the game fun, and then they gradually lose that over time. True, Genshin has amazing exploration. Sadly, it's a gacha. Does it have amazing exploration? I've heard mixed opinions on that. I played Genshin for a while, and I did like the first 2 regions, I think. No, yes, the first 2 regions, but then when I got to Inazuma, I found it very unintuitive compared to the other earlier maps. I've been enjoying ZZ, I hope I don't have to take it out back someday. Chatty. I think ZZZ is gonna take itself out back someday. Probably. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it's gonna take itself back. And do it. Inazuma has agreed upon that it had drops. It had drops? Like in quality? Or drops as in like you used to go on Twitch and then they had drops and you would get like one little primo gem and it'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my waifu! Yay, Miko! And then they failed the 50-50 and didn't get shit. People only stayed for Raiden. Is this true? She is pretty hot, to be fair. She is pretty hot. Azure Lane is good. Only legit free gacha out there. Is this true, or is this more astroturfing, or shilling, or denial? Self-denial of the reality of their gacha situation? Dude, nothing has worse gacha than a porn game, though. That is genuinely hell on earth. There is nothing worse than a porn game's gacha system. They are never generous, because they don't have to be, because it's fucking porn. It's the worst shit ever. Don't ever start playing a yaoi gacha game. It's bad for your heart, it's bad for your soul, because you will never see porn unless you're willing to either wait 3 months for it, which, by the way, who the fuck wants to wait 3 months for porn if you're in the mood to read porn or watch porn? Fucking nobody on the planet. Don't ever play it unless you're willing to impulse spend, like, hundreds of dollars. Dead ass. Waiting 3 months for the best nut of my life. I mean, maybe it is the best nut of your life. Isn't that the gacha game that has a period tracker? No, that one doesn't have... Guys, that one doesn't have porn. But the gacha in that game is, as far as I understand it, extremely greedy, which is why they can make so much money.
Would be head patting and complimenting her, or else she can't progress.
Imagine having to pay 99 cents to head pat Lucy Pyre even once. I have a much cheaper version where all you have to spend is like channel points to do it. You can use channel points to do it right now. No one can stop you. Is Lucy a gacha? I'm not a gacha, unless you mean gacha, and then I grab you by the butt cheeks, and then I squeeze it, and then I do this little, like little brat smile. And then you can't get away from me. I mean, in that case, I am a gacha, because I gotcha, bitch. There was a Harry Potter gacha where you got stuck fighting a plant for weeks unless you paid. Is this real? Roku Nana! Shadi, why am I learning FOMO in my ripe old age of 18, season 5000? Why? Because I saw that they had a pre-order for some Lucky Star figures, and then I looked and it was Tsukasa and Kagami, and I was like, but wait, where's Konota? Well, the Konota figure pre-order ended already, so I'm gonna go fuck myself. How does this happen? How does this fucking happen every single goddamn time, dude? What the shit? Mikasa es Tsukasa? I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Chatty, I get my results from the JLPT test tomorrow. You sound mad. Are you on your period? I'm gonna check the website. No. Just so everyone doesn't need the check, because apparently it's gone. Just so we're all aware, it predicted that my period will be on the 10th of February. And if it proves true, I'll let you know. I personally don't care if Chatty has my my cycle information. If anything, I hope it helps bring us together. You have my consent. You have my consent because it's for me, it's more important to be able to vague post and complain about how ovulation makes me feel than to hide from you my period, you know? Valentine ovulation. Wait, is this true? Wait, no, it's not. That's not do the fucking math! It said that it starts on the fucking 10th! How long do you think that shit lasts? You think it lasts 2 fucking days? I wish! I fucking wish, dude! What the hell? Why would I be ovulating for February, if anything? I'm getting cucked this fucking Valentine's, dude. I'm getting cucked this Valentine's. Damn. Cucked by biology is crazy. I just want you to know, by the way, that if I am doing a hand cam stream on Valentine's, that means I'm being a brave little soldier and hand camming, even though I'm hurting so much. I just want you to know.
Most sites for that kind of thing are now demanding photo ID though. Kindly miss me with that shit.
I miss Shondo.
The game sites aren't.
Grand Tourist, thank you for the tier 2 and the 39 months. I appreciate it. Also, the doctor, hello, welcome. Most sites for that kind of thing are now demanding photo ID though. True. True. That is a good point, but there are still ways to find porn. So, Chatty, you want to know something? I think voting to have the government stop you from watching porn and demand you upload your ID to a random porn website, I think anybody who has ever voted for that ever should just be taken outside and like fucking hanged. I do. It's over. I mean, we need to rise up. We gotta rise up. When are these colonies gonna rise up? I think they all have to go. TOS, I mean, I said jokingly as a comedian, which is my job to be an entertaining comedian, I would never advocate for hanging people just because they tried to stop me from watching porn. Oh, Stretch! Sorry, but let me immerse you a little. Stretch! Doesn't working harder for it make it better? No, that's a lie that people tell you to make you put up with suffering and poor treatment. Guys, it's better because you suffered. There are people on this planet who got everything for free just because they were born to a millionaire. And they didn't work for any of it, and trust me, they have a great life. They have a great life, and they never tell themselves they don't deserve it because they didn't work for it. They don't care. Some people need to be bullied. So fucking true. So fucking true. Yes, keep it free and anonymous. I'm genuinely curious, like, why this is happening. Like, what's the plan? What do you guys think the plan is? No politics posting, I say, while talking about something that could easily be linked to politics. Guys, what's the fucking plan behind making us upload our ID to see porn? Question mark? Genuinely? Information gathering? But what are they gonna learn from me watching and jerking off to porn? Genuine question. Like, what is supposed to be the aim and advertisement stance here? Blackmail? I mean, if everybody has blackmail on their porn habits, then nobody has blackmail on their porn habits, right? They just have to hoard it for when they do need it. I know that Susan from Kentucky jerks off to fake step-sibling incest porn, and I'm going to use this against her one day. Meanwhile, that's everybody in her state who jerks off to the same exact porn. Virgil itself, thank you for the sub. Welcome in, I appreciate it. How many gallons are available if needed? Gallons of porn? Info gathering and puritanical power grabbing masquerading as protect the kids. Well, I know it's masquerading as that. What I don't understand is why porn site shit is useful. All I can guess is maybe it's not just for the porn sites, it's being used on everywhere else you go. So like once you upload it, then they can track exactly who you are. But couldn't they do that already anyway? I don't know. I find it confusing. Now they just have a gateway, so you have mandatory clear names, so it's easier for the government to regulate you. The boot is on my neck, Chatty, and it is pressing down. Alpha Omega, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just assume the government already knows what I'm jerking off to, unless I use a VPN. I just assume that they already know. Jokubus, hi, welcome. It's because they're an easy target. Not many will stand up to the S. Who is that? Dang, Susan, whoever you are. I mean, she sounds pretty damn base to me. Can't a woman jerk off to fake incest porn in the privacy and peace of her own home without having to upload her government-given ID? Humble Rajin, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Cringe Empire. They better not use my Lucy obsession against me. I'm using it against you right now. Do you love me? Do you love me? If you love me, then validate me and tell me how much you love me. They can't without making a legal request to the ISP now, generally. Well, the ISP's gonna give it to them because ISPs are evil pieces of shit and cannot be trusted for anything. They cannot be trusted for shit. They're over there issuing fucking warnings to you whenever you download something that they don't like. The ISPs are evil, Chatty. Chatty had won the battle over himself. He loved Lucy. He loved little sister. So fucking true. They told you to doubt the information of your eyes and your ears. They told you to believe that Lucy Pyre had double Z tips. It was her final and ultimate, most essential command. So fucking true. Hydration. Literally 1984. Literally 1984. 1984 came a little late, but what if I actually don't have big titties? And you guys think that I have big titties because you've genuinely taken, like, the Kool-Aid about me. What if I'm actually, like, a flat-chested girl and you guys are just, like, imagining I have tits because I've told you that I do so many times? And you love little sister Lucy so much, you just love little sister so much that you're just like, okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. Let's see if 1984 has some more banger quotes. 1984 quotes. My wife Lucy would never lie to me! So fucking true! So no matter what size I say my tits are at any given day, you have to believe it. Wait, this sounds like it's from a romance novel and not from 1984. Question mark? Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. What the hell? 1984 had a romance plotline? Me and Chatty. Me and Chatty resisting the government in 1984, falling in love with each other and making out. 1984 is a romance novel. I don't think it ends that well. I don't think it ends that well for some reason. What does this quote mean? War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength.
There's nothing Lucy can say.
This sounds like the speech that... Aw, Chatty, I love you too. This sounds like the speech that Lelouch did in Code Geass, like his dad did. He was like, war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength, and I am going to abuse my son emotionally in such a deep way that he rises up against me and kills himself for the cause. Power is power. So fucking true. So fucking true. The best books are those that tell you what you know already. That's deep, George Orwell. That's so deep. That is so fucking deep. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. What? What did he mean by this? What did he mean by this? If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face. Forever. He's the Wokler? George Orwell is the fucking Wokler, dude. What the hell? What a fucking wokey. What the... Okay, guys. Doublethink means the power of holding two contradictory beliefs in one's mind simultaneously and accepting both of them. George Orwell, that has a word. It's called cognitive dissonance. It's not doublethink. It's cognitive dissonance. We have real words and terms for this. Look at bro, he thinks he's like a psychology major. He thinks he just came up with like this new special fucking term. No, we been knew about this phenomena. Until they become conscious, they will never rebel. Until after they have rebelled, they cannot become conscious. What the fuck? That's the doublethink right there! Lucifer has both petite breasts and double Ds. Chatty think. So fucking true. We have genuine cognitive dissonance in this chat right now. People really need to read some Malcolm Gladwell. The Tipping Point is a pretty good read right about now. Whatever does he mean by that, guys? What is my moderator posting about? I'm so lost. I don't know. I'm just baby. I could never understand. Shrimp! I don't know. I never take mod recommendations. I don't want to hear that from you, Extra. I don't want to hear that from you. That's pick-me behavior from you because you would definitely take a moderator recommendation. I know you don't have morals or standards. Like, I know that very well. This George Orwell sounds like a real beta. Yeah, this is some pretty beta shit, honestly. What is this? Okay, guys, I'm gonna do my villain speech. Chatty. Okay. I'm evil now. I'm evil. Are you ready? Are you ready for my villain speech? Now, I will tell you the answer to my question. It is this. The party seeks power entirely for its own sake. We are not interested in the good of others. We are interested solely in power, pure power. What pure power means you will understand presently. We are different from the oligarchies of the past in that we know what we are doing. All the others, even those who resembled ourselves, were cowards and hypocrites. The redacted and the redacted came very close to us in their methods, but they never had the courage to recognize their own motives. They pretended, perhaps they even believed, that they had seized power unwillingly and for a limited time. And that just around the corner there lay a paradise where human beings would be free and equal. We are not like that. We know that no one ever seizes power with the intention of relinquishing it. Power is not a means, it is an end! One does not establish a dictatorship in order to safeguard a revolution. One makes the revolution in order to establish the dictatorship. The object of persecution is persecution. The object of torture is torture. The object of power is power. Now, you begin to understand me. Rate my villain speech. Big Sister is watching. I would let Big Sister stomp on me. Damn, why that voice make me feel... Oh. Yeah, peak. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Clap, 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 clap. 3 out of 20? You should have said 19 out of 84, you dumb shit. You should have said 19 out of 84. What a baka. What a baka. Let's see. We got some more. If you loved someone, you loved him. And when you had nothing else to give, you still gave him love. This is so me, Chatty. I stay glazing myself. I love Chatty so much. I have nothing to give, but I come live anyway. And when I still give Chatty my love, no matter what. It's so me-pilled. George Orwell is so fucking relatable, dude. Aww. I sent that message about loving you no matter what, and you start quoting 1984 right after. Well, Chatty, 1984, it's all around us. It's been 1984 for the past 20 or so years or something like that. People have been talking about it the entire time for these 20 years, so it's been 1984 for quite a while. In the face of pain, there are no heroes. Yeah, when my tummy hurts, I die. Reality exists in the human mind, and nowhere else wholly deep. Perhaps a lunatic was simply a minority of one. George Orwell spoke about minorities? Holy! Being in a minority, even in a minority of one, did not make you mad. There was truth and there was untruth, and if you clung to the truth even against the whole world, you were not mad. He's coping. He's coping, bro. He's coping. Because this book ends so badly. I know it does. Why does bro sound like the Joker with this quote? This whole book is literally Joker. It's literally Joker shit. 0 ors or wells mentioned. I don't like his books. You call yourself George Orwell, but you don't or at all, let alone well. I gave that speech you did before a 47 out of 50. Aw, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. What does he mean by Big Brother is watching you, Chatty? What does he mean by this? Aw, Chatty, is this how you feel towards me? I enjoy talking to you. Your mind appeals to me. It resembles my own mind, except that you happen to be insane. Code Geass is just 1984 with extra steps is so fucking true. For after all, how do we know that 2 and 2 make 4? Or that the force of gravity works? Or that the past is unchangeable? If both the past and the external world exist only in the mind, and if the mind itself is controllable, what then? Guys, he's talking about brainwashing. He's talking about brainwashing. We're all gonna get brainwashed and we're all gonna believe crazy shit. Nothing was your own except the few cubic centimeters inside your skull. How many centimeters is inside your skull? How many cubic centimeters is that? Genuine question. Did he know? Does he know? It's literally the Riddler from that movie. The stories of Reddit Mud tries to pick up a femcel. Holy fucking base, I'm gonna read it. Guys, I'm gonna read 1984. Here it is. Here's the quote I was copying, stealing. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. It's me. I'm the party. I'm the party. It's me. Lucy Pyre told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was her final, most essential command. I have the biggest tits in the VTuber industry. I have the biggest tits in the VTuber industry. I have the biggest tits in the VTuber industry. Everyone say it. Say it right now. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Say it right now. Say true right now. Post true right now! That's a lot of people to lock up. That's a lot of people to lock up. Every record has been destroyed or falsified. Every book rewritten. Every picture has been repainted. Every statue and street building has been renamed. Every date has been altered. And the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. History has stopped. Nothing exists except an endless present in which the party, in which Lucy Pyre is always right. Thought crime. Chatty, you're committing a thought crime against me right now because even though I saw that you posted true, I know for a fact that you don't think it's true. I know for a fact that you don't think it's true. Stop thought criming me. Calsanio, thank you for 300 videos. I appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Damn, there's so many quotes from this book. Chatty, should I finally read it? Should I finally read it? Oh. You are a slow learner, Winston. How can I help it? How can I help but see what is in front of my eyes? 2 and 2 are 4. Sometimes, Winston. Sometimes they are 5. Sometimes they are 3. Sometimes they are all of them at once. You must try harder. It is not easy to become sane.
I believe it's true. Lucy Pyre's boobs are the biggest of all the tubers.
Chatty, 2 and 2 is 5. 2 and 2 is 5. The movie is pretty... There's a movie? I did not know there was a movie, actually, and I'm not sure why I didn't know that, considering how much people talk about it. Darkajit, thank you for 300 biddies, I appreciate it. True and real. True and fucking real. Always has been, will continue to be for the rest of my life. All I heard is Lucy is beautiful, hashtag true! Yeah, 2 and 2 is 5. I'm trying to see if there are any more funny quotes. Funny quotes from 1984. This is the funniest thing ever. Damn. 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 I think that's it. I think we exhausted it. What the hell does he mean by this? Okay, I'll do this one and then we'll move on, Chatty. Does Big Brother exist? Of course he exists. Does he exist like you or me? You do not exist. What did he mean by this? Did Lucy have no dystopia reading in school? I read The Hunger Games. Does that count? And I read it of my own accord. No. I went to a Big Brother school, so the only thing they made us read was The Great Gatsby, which is basically about a guy who's in love with a man and doesn't really recognize that, but has a huge obsession with him, and about his love life. 1984, an Anthem was required reading for me. Lucky you! I bet the people in your fucking school actually cared about your education. Mine did not. Gatsby is such a gigacuck. He really is, but like, Daisy's a bitch, so I blame her. I can't get mad at a man who's like truly in love with a woman and so dedicated that he spent a lot of his life trying to get back together with her. All that means is that he has a big heart full of love. Daisy's a cunt who doesn't just come out and say, hey, I only care about money and about living life comfortably, so I'm not gonna go with you. It's over. The chance for us to be together is past. Instead, she leads him on until the last fucking second, and then it turns out that her husband's a fucking psycho, and then somebody kills him. It's really that simple. It's really that simple, and that's where it ended. That's how that whole fucking book goes, man. Yeah, that's kind of the point of the book. Gatsby's American Dream was a lie. The American Dream is a lie?! No. No, Chatty. Anybody can have a 2-story house and a white picket fence and a dog in the yard and all they have to do is just work one job and then they'll have enough money to do it, right? And then everyone can be happy and start their own family, and it's affordable and you don't have to whore yourself out on Twitch and be a slut and you don't have to do it because the American dream is real. I love Big Brother. 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 Wait, that just sounds weird. That just sounds weird because I actually do have big brothers. I thought the American dream was one of them big old cheeseburgers. Maybe the true American dream was the friends we made along the way. Maybe the true American dream was the shooting ranges we went to along the way. That sounds like something the VTuber— Who? Stop bringing up other women! America made friends in the world? No. I stretched. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good, man. I read 1994 because of Big Brother, but there's no BroCon. What the fuck? Me genuinely upset because I don't have my incest fetish in 1984, even though they're constantly talking about Big Brother and about how he steps on him and how Big Brother's boot is in your face and how you have to lick it. What do you mean there's no BroCon? What do you mean there's no fucking BroCon? I thought there was gonna be hardcore BroCon in that shit. To be fair, I feel like I wouldn't be the only one who would have that misconception from the way that people talk about it. He wanted more plapping. I wanted more plapping. There are other women? No. And they told you to reject the evidence of your ears and eyes. No other women than Lucy Pyre. And as soon as you can accept that is when you will really begin to love Big Lucy Pyre. The true American dream is enjoying a burger with Lucy. Now that's sweet. Let's go to a McDonald's together and let's have a burger. Let's go have a burger together at the McDonald's. And then we'll finally be happy. We'll finally be happy, Chatty. Hamburger for Lucy? Yes. I'll be your little hamburger. Chatty, if I was a piece of paper, would you fold me hamburger or hot dog style? And depending on your answer to this, I may ban you. Hydration? And I'm also asking the real questions today. Hot dog? Okay, fucking ban everyone here. I just started talking about how we should get a hamburger together and you seriously choose? You seriously fucking choose to fold me like a hot dog? I'd fold you any way you want, baby. Wink. It's not Riz when a woman does it to me. When a woman does it to me, it's sexual harassment. When a man does it to me, I feel desirable for once. Does that make sense, Emerald? Does that make sense? I only allow sexual commentary and flirting from men, and I just want to be gal pals with the women. Does that make sense? I'm your hot dog, Lucy. Yeah, I'm gonna fold Chatty hot dog style. Get it? Cause you're the hot dog in my life, and I'm the hamburger because you put things inside. Wait, I'm the hot dog bun. Can you fold it hot dog bun style? I can cook the hamburgers at my place. Would you like a shot of rum to go with it? Hell no! Hell no! I'm not drinking. Hell no! Hell no. In philosophy or religion or ethics or politics, 2 and 2 might make 5, but when one was designing a gun or an airplane, they had to make 4. What did George Orwell mean by this quote? I get it, but also I totally don't. Can I fold your buns in a hamburger style? No. Can you speak Japanese in a southern accent? Watashi wa Lucy and Pyre. Sayori ni sute. Hyo wa takusan no seiri no kousatsu ga aru desu kedo mina wa kuruteiru shugoku kuruteiru damatte damaro mina damaro Anyway. This kiddo, you lost it. Okay, we'll get it back. Get it back then. Speaking like a true American in anime, be the American the Japanese think you are. Have gigantic muscles, have the hugest peen, have extremely blonde hair and blue eyes, and be the American that the fucking Japanese think that you are. Let's go! Hydration. I have one of those. Bring your waifu to what? What is Agartha? I didn't know Lucy was from Austin, Japan. I'm from Austin, Japan. Watashi wa from Austin, Japan. And I have the Austinian accent when I speak Japanese. My penor is not American. What is it with men and their insistence to constantly make a small penis joke against themselves? Are you guys like getting ahead of it? Is it like one of those things, like when I joke about being stupid so that I can get ahead of it so that no one's surprised when I'm stupid? Then like, you know, when you take your penis out and no one's surprised if it's small, like is that are you getting ahead of the joke? Is that how it's going? Is that how it works? It's the only defense we've got. So true, chatty. But, you know, things could always be worse, right? Like, you know, you could be a streamer who... Wait, am I allowed to make jokes about current drama? I don't know. You could be a streamer who allegedly has a micro penis and then forces... Allegedly! Allegedly, chatty! Allegedly! Allegedly has a micro penis and also a 10-year restraining order. It's no longer alleged. I mean, allegedly! Allegedly in a court document, it is allegedly true that they have a micropenis, and for that reason, they force their girlfriends to only suck their dick and never have sex with them. Allegedly! Allegedly! Allegedly. As long as we have that word in our minds while I say this. Context squad, I don't know why you need more context. I literally explained the context. There is a streamer who allegedly, according to their ex-girlfriends, allegedly has a micro penis where he forced them to suck him off constantly because he could not physically have sex with them, allegedly. Is this XQC or Mr. Beast? I love how that's where your fucking mind goes to. I like how that's where your fucking mind went to. That's the funniest shit ever, bro. Is this Mr. Beast? Are we talking about Mr. Beast? When has Mr. Beast ever streamed? Is this why Fillion is away? Yeah, I'm sorry, Fillion. I told everybody about the restraining order that multiple women have against you. I'm really sorry. Fuck. I mean, sometimes you do have to disappear to go through a trial. It is true. Sometimes you just gotta go figure it out for yourself. Love the allegedly. I mean, I don't know if it's alleged anymore. I genuinely don't know. I haven't been super up to date. I just heard some things on the grapevine and I found it very interesting, chatty. I found it very interesting. Lucy is always a treat to listen to because I never know what I'm gonna be assaulted with today. Random bullshit as per usual. As per usual. Look, we all know that it makes perfect sense in retrospect. That Fillion has a micro penis. Chatty. What do you mean it all makes sense in retrospect? You've been thinking about Fillion's penis every single day? That's fucking crazy. Holy... I didn't know. I have no idea who the fuck y'all are talking about, and I'm gonna keep it that way. You don't have to know, chatty. You don't have to know what other streamers are up to. You only need to know what I'm up to. Now, me personally, I have to keep this shit in my back pocket in the situation in which I'm ever, like, in a scenario where there are other streamers. I need to know who to avoid. Hydration? That's why Fillion isn't on the tracker. So true! Wait, she's not on the tracker? What? Fillion? She wasn't on the tracker? Why? No? Well, then again, it is based on just tweets, right? In that case, maybe it makes sense because Fillion doesn't really use Twitter that often. But you're telling me not a single stream did she mention that her tummy hurts or something like that? That is so funny because that means that, like, her induced diarrhea streams could come up as, like, proof that she's on her period. Guys, I really gotta take a shit! And she took like 12 fucking diarrhea pills on stream for the content. And then the fucking AI is like, holy period, holy period. Yeah, she sure is expelling something from her body. She used that one pill, I'm out. What one pill? I think she took several, and then Dan Clancy messaged her personally and said, stop doing that or we're gonna have to ban you. Lillian doesn't need Twitter. She just goes to VR chat parties on Fridays instead. Guys, she's abandoned us. She's fucking abandoned us. She's left forever. I messaged her and she never replied to me, so I guess she fucking hates me. And she's off living her best life away from me, far away from me, where we'll never see each other again. I'm so sad. Billion, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Billion, I miss you. Miss you, Billion. Billion never made me play Roblox. She would, though, if it was for content. Like, it's not as if she has morals and she wouldn't do that to me. She would. But she just hasn't yet, so she ends up looking better. By force of pure coincidence. You're already the fruit snack inside her head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the fruit snack in my head. I miss you, miss you. God, now I just want to sing songs. I just want to sing emo songs for no reason. I hope your first collab when she gets back is Roblox. I hope you step on a Lego. Might be worse than saying a slur. Might be worse than saying a slur. Might be worse than Lucy just going full mask off and doing a stream of like, here are my favorite slurs! I don't have any favorite slurs. Or do I? Or do I? Or do I? Come on! My favorite slurs are like playground slurs, okay? Like playground slurs you could say when you're 10 years old, okay? I don't say the true evil slurs, okay? Come on, chatty, come on. Also, I found out recently that there's a word that some people... I don't say a single racist slur. I don't say a single racist slur. I don't. Not a single one.
That's
and I can confirm
true.
that for you. Not a single
Lucy
racist slur.
Racist.
I'm not! Hydration? Now, ableism on the other hand. No, guys, I would never. I'm not ableist. I would never say an ableist slur. That's crazy. I would never do such a thing. Never do such a thing. That would be so crazy. That would be crazy. And I just want everyone to know that I'm pure of heart and soul. That's why I'm announcing it to you, so that you can sleep and rest easy at night knowing that I am pure of heart and soul and would never say such a thing. Is mayonnaise a slur? It could be. I mean, depending on how you use it, I guess. Disparages her mod yet claims to not be ableist. Are you saying that all mods are, like, inherently disabled? Are we talking mentally or physically? Because if you're, like, physically disabled, I feel bad. But, like, mentally, I got no sympathy. God damn it! No sympathy for the mentally disabled! None! Zero! Zero, bro! Zero sympathy. Lucy, are mods people? No. No. So don't worry about it. Lucy not holding back remotely. It's time to just be honest about who we are, chatty. It's time to just be ourselves and be happy with each other. For example, I want you guys to know that I love you, and I want you to take care of yourselves, okay? That's very important to me. Do mods get lunch breaks? Why do they need that? You telling me they need to take a lunch break in the middle of my 4-hour stream? You know, people make fun of streamers for like, oh, I did a 4-hour stream, I'm so tired. Oh, meanwhile, like regular people are doing 9 to 5s. You're telling me that mods need a lunch break in the middle of a 4-hour shift of doing pretty much nothing but sitting back? Like, for as lazy as streamers are, the mods are even lazier because all they have to do is fucking sit there and watch the chat the entire time. That's fucking nothing, dude. That's nothing. Legally, I'd need one for your 4-hour stream, yes. No, legally, you would not need one. It's 5 hours. You want to know how I know this? Because I worked many shifts at Starbucks where I worked for less than 5 hours, okay? Less than 5 hours. And it meant that I did not need to get a lunch break. They did not have to give me a lunch break. So instead, we only got 10-minute breaks where we could eat something or drink something. You know how hard it is to not watch Lucy 100% of the time? Very hard. Very hard. I'm hard right now. Pennybag, welcome. Hey, Lamel, based. Which one? Which part? I've said a lot of things today that you could be calling based. It depends on the workplace. I guess it does, but at least at Starbucks they didn't make us, well, nobody really wanted to have a lunch break because it would take away from their hours paid, which is kind of grim. But yeah, we didn't have paid lunch at Starbucks, so nobody wanted to take a lunch because that meant they weren't getting hours for working and for being there. That's why we should pick up smoking for more breaks. So true! Just ruin your fucking life so you can get another break at work. It's so worth it, bro. It's so worth it. So we should unionize all the Twitch mods then. We don't like the word union here. We don't like the word union here. Unless we're talking about forging a more perfect union. Which is, whatever I think would make the union more perfect. We need scab mods now. We really, yeah, listen. My mods, if there is a union, they will be scabbing. They will in fact be scabbing. Not the U word. Union! The only union is between Lucy and Chatty. Ourselves and God, Chatty. Yeah, or union as in the marriage that we share together. Meanwhile, I am forced by law to take 45 minutes of breaks every day and I can't skip them to get home sooner. That's crazy! They give you an unskippable, cutscene of 45 minutes every single day? That's so fucked. Guys, do you ever just wish you had, a fast forward button? So you could get through something faster? I remember being at shifts at Starbucks and wishing, God, I wish I could just fast forward to the end of this shift. I wish I had my, one superpower and it was just a fast forward so I could get through the shift and, be over with it and be done. There's a movie like that, and yet I don't have it. And yet I don't fucking have it. I value all my time, even the time where I'm suffering. He loves Big Brother. He loves Big Brother. Now that is the employee of the month every fucking month. They love suffering. They value all their emotions. Even suffering is valuable. Holy, the perfect submissive chatter. So hot. You're still human. You'll get greedy if given power unchecked. You think so? You think I'll get greedy? But, Chatty, don't you think the moral of the story could be that we have to value the time that we have? Because I said it's a fast forward button. I never said that you could, go back in time. So what if you're fast forwarding and you accidentally fast forward through a really nice moment in your life and you can't go back and get it? It's just over. You just skipped it. It's ogre and you'll never get it back. That's why we gotta live every day like the last. So true. I just joined but am submissive. That's so hot. Quinn. If you're a male. I don't like submissive females in my chat. Or alpha females! Or any females, now I think. No, guys. It's okay to be a woman. It's okay to be a woman. I was just joking. I'm sorry. I was just joking. Is bitch a slur? Because every day more and more people are trying to say that it's a slur. And I'm not gonna stop saying it, so... I mean, if it's a slur, it would be one that I have permission to say, right? What about switch females? You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice if you're a switch female. It's a descriptive term for a female dog. Yeah, but you can call men bitches too. You can call anyone a bitch. I mean, technically yes, but culturally speaking, no. Huh. You're a bitch. It just doesn't... I've heard somebody say, and I think it was a comedian, but if when you're talking about a slur, you can say the slur while talking about it, then the slur that you only reference as being a word is worse than the one that you're using to say that it's a slur. It was phrased much better than that. But yeah, if you can just casually say bitch, then it's probably not a slur. Can you give us any examples? Mods, can we start banning people for instigating? Can we just start banning people for instigating, or... Because this is insurrectionist behavior. Extra should get a temp ban. I think he needs a timeout. Today is a good day for Lucy allegations. There are no Lucy Pyre allegations. There are no Lucy Pyre files. Chatty voting for the Lucy Pyre files to release. And I'm just anyway, look over here. I'm doing cartwheels. I'm wearing a clown suit. I'm gonna sing some emo music. All I wanted was you! Lucy's allegations are being cool and funny and they're true. Oh, you think so? Those are my allegations? Chatty, my allegations for you is that you're a based pervert. I allege that Chatty is a based pervert, and that Chatty loves me very much and is also a pervert, but loves me very much while being a pervert. That's my allegation. Do you have anything to say in response to these allegations, Chatty? Are you going to defend yourself? She may be ableist. Well, Chatty, I do have autism, which, by the way, it's been getting worse. It's been getting worse. I know that sounds weird to say. I sound normal talking to you guys. I am really struggling with like basic social interaction at like grocery stores because I have more opportunities to go outside now, right? Because I live in a more walkable area. So it's been shoved in my face more often that I have autism. Sometimes I get to forget for a little bit because I'm like level 1 and I like live in a little space and I don't go outside so I don't have to acknowledge it. But then I go and I buy something and I'm just like super awkward and weird and my voice sounds unnatural and like fake and I don't know what to do about it. I feel so bad every single time I go and I order a fucking drink or I buy some groceries and interact with the cashier. I genuinely feel so bad. Like, I'm so fucking bad at talking to people right now, IRL. I don't know what to do. What happens when you don't talk to people in a while? Chatty, I can't fix it. I can't fix it. And when I try to get out of my comfort zone, I feel like I come across weirder and weirder and weirder. Yo Yoma, hi. Welcome. You were great at talking. Don't worry. I can't talk like this in front of regular people, Chatty. It's a different fucking environment. And I think that they would arrest me, most likely. Most likely, if I talk like this at the grocery store, I would be in chains, in handcuffs, being walked off to the nearest police station. She can't slur in public? Bitch! And then I get arrested immediately. Arrested immediately. Call the cashier, chat. What are you trying to tell my chatty to do? So period trackers, am I right, Mr. Cashier? Well, I mean, maybe they would think it's base too. Nah, normies would call this the craziest shit. Normies will call this the craziest shit. You wanna know how I know? Check the quote retweets. Check the quote retweets. Actually, I should. Where did it go? God damn, people are mad as hell! People are mad as hell. Jesus. Damn, do you guys ever... Okay, I feel like vague posting is a huge epidemic in Twitter right now and it needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. Stop fucking vague posting. Stop fucking vague posting. Because I just saw this post right here and I'm like, who the fuck is this and who are they talking about? She's really burning it all to the ground. Cannot believe those girls sacrificed their careers for her, sob sob. Who? 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 You're also guilty of vague posting, Lucy. Okay, give me my examples of vague posting, Chatty. Give me my examples of vague posting. And tell me that it's not some weird shit that pertains only to me and not people talking about completely separate situations. Right now, fuck you! Genuinely, why are they all talking like they know what they're talking about? Meanwhile, there's one comment that's like, who are we talking about here? Oh. Who are they talking about? Apparently, and you won't believe this because this is on my fucking feed as a VTuber. But you won't fucking believe this, but here's who they're talking about. Nicki Minaj. That is, what is she up to? Why are people mad at her? AKA Hutch, thanks for the 19 months, I appreciate it. Blah blah. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world. She smashed at the orange? Annoying orange? I mean, I didn't know she was, like, into VTubers like that. Wait, guys. I mean, let her live her truth. Let her live her truth. She likes annoying orange. Nicki Minaj has a micro penis. I think she's being slandered. Clearly she's being slandered, Chatty. It's fucking over. Nah, but why is this on my feed? The weirdest shit gets put on my feed despite me never interacting with it. I think that the website just is trying to push certain things towards me for whatever reason. Okay. I'm trying to find the period post, and yet it just keeps showing me Nicki Minaj. Starships are meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. Can't stop. We're higher than a motherfucker. Is that a... Yes. I don't care if she's a bad person. I steal her music. I steal her song. And I make it my own. I make it my own song, Chatty. Isn't that Kesha? No, that is not Kesha. How dare you say that? How dare you make mistakes between them? Beatles on the period tracker Lamal. Who's the freak who put him there? People don't understand. People just don't understand the greatness behind this. People don't understand horny posting. People don't understand perversion. Everyone's a fake pervert now. Can't like anything that's even slightly weird. Otherwise, you're a freak who deserves to burn in hell. It's unbelievable, man. What have we been reduced to? What have we fucking been reduced to? Boy violation. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Because sometimes you guys are hornier than other times, and I believe in boy violation. This has to be a real thing. He put himself on there to make it seem like he didn't make the site. That would be the craziest thing ever. That would genuinely be the most insane conspiracy theory of all fucking time. That Beetle was the creator of the website. Checks out, they did use AI to create it in the first place. It's all coming together. Holy shit, I'm connecting the dots. I'm noticing. He would use AI to scrap Twitter. Yeah, he would. What the hell? Chatty, did we just notice something huge? Did we just notice something? It was crazy. What the hell? Guys, a lot of things are happening on Twitter. Maybe I should stop trying to look for the period post. Maybe I should have saved it in the first place. Maybe I should have done that. That would probably be intelligent. Oh, they're showing me Andy and Lele. You like one picture of incest and suddenly it just keeps shoving this game down your throat. Isn't that crazy? No doom scrolling. I'm not doom scrolling! I'm just looking for... Damn, they be posting about women in Japanese. That's crazy. That's crazy. When's the new chapter, though? I don't fucking know. I've been waiting for it. Chatty. I really want the new chapter. I want to play it. I've been missing that game lately. Enough doom scrolling, young lady. I was not doom scrolling. Doom scrolling is when you're just scrolling with no mission in mind. I was scrolling with a purpose. Do you want the original post? Look at the quote retweets. Yes. Mods. Please. Do your job. Do something worthwhile. Shoving down throat like Andy's dick. Go on. What were you saying? What were you gonna say? That game is genuinely gonna take like a full decade to be complete because remember, they're on chapter 3. I think they mentioned 5 chapters, and this is only for one ending right now as we speak. Yeah, see you in 2030, unironically. It's probably going to take a while to actually get the finished product. Very true. And we will play all of it together. So fucking true, Chatty! I can't graduate until we finish Andy and Lele. Okay? I must. Also, I had like a nightmare that Ashley said wanker once and that she was confirmed to be British, and that's not true, right? I'm wrong, right? She's not actually British, right? Would it be allowed on they are using British English in the game. Is this true? No they're not. No they're not. I refuse to believe that. Oh, I also remembered that game must be taking place in like the 90s or maybe even 80s because they don't have any cell phones. It's all cord telephones. I completely forgot about this, Chatty, but this is old school incest. This isn't even like modern incest. This is the 80s or 90s or something. I thought it was the late 19. No, it must be. They had a gun, so it's American, surely. Now that's a good fucking point. They have to be American. They have guns and shit. Real hydration. Truth nuke. You know how hard it is to not make jokes. We need a Lucy Pyre after hours where I can just let my whole power level out. Just let my old power level out or whatever. Okay, so let me look at the quote retweets here. Let's see what the general consensus is on this website. I'm sure they'll be very considerate. Let's see. We've been telling everyone on the internet that you should care about OPSEC, you should release very little personally identifying information, don't tell people things about you, and the punishment for not listening to that is the VTuber period tracker. Truth nuke. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear this shit, but it's true. It's absolutely true. Okay? You got some women in your life, tell them not to post everything about their personal lives online. Okay? So true. Truth nuke. The truth nuke, the pill, the bitter pill nobody wanted to swallow. Being safe on the internet is important. American incest is just called Alabama. Well, no, that would just be called America. Oh, Johnny! Johnny! Stop calling incest Alabama! It's general American culture! It's not Alabama! Stop! What do you say about Obama? Oh my god, what are we fucking talking about here? What are we talking about? There's this one girl she just posted confirmation that the chart is accurate. Good for her. It tracks. What? I don't like that picture of the cat. It looks very scary. You guys think you are so slick, but y'all are inaccurate as fuck! Good job, Scoochon. Now you're teaching them to go back and correct the files. The VTuber period files. Now they know that they need to go back to the drawing board. And you've told them that the current dates are inaccurate. As fuck, apparently. This one girl, another woman besides Lucy Pyre, Masaka. I can't believe it either. Like, I just can't believe there are this many people on the internet. Inside you, there are 2 wolves. I'm so open about my cycle, and yet I am not on this fucking website? What the fuck is this? Whoever added me into this shit, whoever made this website, you're such a piece of shit. This really is the duality. This really is the duality of woman. The duality of woman on full fucking display. Holy. Lucy's too easy, that guy. We gotta nuke the whole planet. We gotta nuke everyone here. Everyone's gotta go. Everyone's gotta fucking go. I'm trying to decide which ones to read. I always check this whenever a VTuber pulls out a shit take on Twitter, because 9 times out of 10 they were ovulating. What do you mean a shit take? Elaborate. Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that. Bro mistyped. Do you think so? Open stream, we gotta nuke the planet. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Anytime you come into stream is a good time to be saying that. Anytime. I wonder if that's why people say it's icky. Well, we all know that women have the runs when they ovulate. No, they don't. Thinking? No, they don't. Think? No. Who the fuck says that? Are you like a period, like, maestro? Do you know a lot about this shit? Because I've never heard of this before, and I'm a woman. So, I know, hard to believe. I'm a woman. It's true. It's true. I do be a woman. He's a period theorizer. Oh my god, he crafted the lore. He created the lore. He's God. He's God. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so crazy. Okay, so this is the guy's manifesto. He has a manifesto on the website. Why? What can I say? I'm a VTuber fan. Doesn't this violate privacy? If you see something that doesn't seem right, please use the report functionality. All collected data is publicly available. Predictions are purely speculative. Ultimately, there are other data aggregation services that are doing much worse with your data. Truth nuke? Does that make this right? No, but it doesn't seem to be illegal at the moment. He really said, it's not illegal, so I can do it. His fucking villain speech, his manifesto right there on the website, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, it's not illegal. Can you imagine shit like this being brought to trial? VTuber period gate 2026. The people versus this guy. As a lawyer, I can confirm that this is likely perfectly legal. I mean, I don't need to be told that it's legal to speculate about people's periods based on things that they posted online. I don't understand how that could be illegal. Although maybe compiling the information is a bit weird, but I don't understand how that could be illegal. Would love to see Congress address that, lol. Our tax dollars. Good at work, chatty. How's your tummy feeling? Asking lots of questions, trying to figure things out about me. I'm suspicious. It's such a stupid thing because he literally has injuries for VTubers that don't even have the correct hardware. Well, what you need to understand is that menstruation is a state of mind. Menstruation is a state of mind, chatty. You can mentally be menstruating even if you're a man. It's true. So when you're being a little bitch and you're pissing me off, you're probably fucking menstruating. Are you on your period, chatty? Are you on your boy period, chatty? Aw, poor chatty on their boy period trying to trigger me and piss me off. I reject it. I know you're not in your right mind because you're on your boy period, chatty, but it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you, chatty. Wait, what the fuck? I'm stepping on my headphone cord. Help! How do I get this out? Oh shit. Chatty, I can't get it out. It's stuck. It's stuck in the roller. In the roller blade. Get out now. Help. No, it's over. Oh shit, I talked about periods too much. Fuck. They got me. Big brother got me, bro. I'm genuinely getting attacked. My ops are here. Please help. Okay, I got it. That was scary. Chatty. That was fucking scary. Literally nothing happened, but that was so scary. I was very scared. I was scared by far. Now I need to track the women in Congress. You're so evil in the funniest way possible. You're so evil in the funniest way possible. Like, I know objectively this is a bad thing to do. But do you know how fucking funny it would be that every time a woman in Congress says something and somebody hates her, and they just reply and they're like, ignore her, she's on her period right now, check the politician period tracker website! Like, even when it's wrong, you kind of gotta appreciate it for the shitpost, like, potential. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up, but guys, think about how funny it would be. Hydration. To be fair, most women in Congress are probably past the point of having periods. Well, then you can just constantly disavow them because that means that they're going through menopause, which means that they're constantly insufferable for years. So, I mean, that simplifies it quite a bit. Yeah, just lie. Simply lie, chatty. Simply lie. It's that fucking easy. Oh my god. Let's see here. Any other interesting reactions, or is it just people crashing out? Question mark? The question mark is funny. I accept that. Do they have any more? How accurate are the predictions? The algorithm is very simple and the data available is sparse and noisy. The accuracy will not be great. Remember, this site is just a silly toy for VTuber fans. Oh yeah, it's a sex toy, alright. People are doxing the website creator! Dude, I can't believe his name is John VTuber. I can't believe his name is John VTuber. There's no way. There's no way John VTuber did this to us. This is 9/11 for VTubers right now, man. This is our fucking 9/11. This is crazy. You had me there. I got you. I got him! Okay, maybe I should finally play a video game. I've been delaying to talk about period bullshit. Damn, this guy's ass is huge. Baby steps? Like, is his ass, like, you're supposed to be that big and juicy and round? Is that just what he looks like? 2-hour yap. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. That means that I only have to play the rage bait for, like, 2 seconds, right? Oh, wait. Chatty, I gotta plug up my controller. I don't know where I put it. Oh, shit. I don't know why I'm British. Where's my controller? Oh, fuck. It might be over. Hold on. I gotta lock it. Okay, I found it! Chatty, I found the controller. But I haven't found the cord. I'm afraid. I thought it would be keyboard and mouse. It sure was a period piece with Lucy. Fuck you. Was it that cord you were tripping on? No, that was my headphone cord. I got an extender. And it backfired. Hi, Lucy. Can you remove the quarantine game overlay? Can you suck my balls? Yes. I had meant to remove it, but I simply forgot. I need to find where it is, though. Which is... give me a second, please! There must be an easy way... Wait, I think I figured it out. If I do this, then that should kill it, I think. Now if you refresh, then it should be gone. You're welcome! You're welcome, Uwu! Now where the hell... Chatty, I know there's a cord to this controller, but I simply haven't found it. But I will! I will find it! And when I do, we will play a video game so fucking hard, you won't even fucking believe your eyes. You would not believe your eyes. It is not plugged up right now. Why are you without a cord? Why are you just sitting lonely on the desk? Why would you fucking do this? I love when Lucy walks around the room. You're so immersed. Are you feeling immersed right now, Chatty? Give your controller purpose. I could try to just connect it with Bluetooth, but why do I feel like that'll go terribly wrong and just be super scuffed? Ugh, imagine a boss of a company getting access to her employee period and tell her, you're not on your period, don't complain about your overtime work. But if that means that we're allowed to... I would accept this reality. Like, I'd be totally fine with it. As long as, like, you could get free time off. And like, nobody would say anything. You know? Like, I would accept it. Like, yeah, you can surveil me and know everything about my cycle as long as it's like an excuse, you know? Just disappear. You're hysterical, go home. Yeah, imagine faking being hysterical on your period so you get like a free day. Imagine lying and telling them you're on it for free time. So fucking true, so fucking true. Or fire you as you having a child to not pay the time off. Wait, that already happens. It's not, guys, that already happens. What's maternal leave? That sounds like a European concept that doesn't actually exist in America. Imagine actually having maternal leave, bro. That's fucking crazy. Imagine taking time off to raise your child. Ah, what are you, a beta cuck? Do you not care about, like, money? Go earn money. Go earn some money. Pay your mortgage, bro. Craziest thing I've heard all day. And I know, people are just coming up with a bunch of crazy shit to I think they just say shit to say shit, honestly. Let me look for this controller cord. If I can't find it, I guess we're just gonna raw dog this game. It has to be here. I put all the cords on one fucking thing. So I can keep access. Not in here. I will be very upset. Very upset, me. It's so over. It is so fucking over. Wait. I think I found a cord that will work. Oh shit. Dude, my cup fell. That could have been bad. Luckily, we made it. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. Ooh. Ah! Good thing it wasn't open. Yeah, because I'm responsible and I close my stuff. I close my shit. Can you believe it? Can you believe in love after loving? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. Wow. Oh shit, sorry. Let me push this over here. We're gonna have to plug this in. Baby stubs feature some depictions of nudity. Oh, thank God. Chatty, you really do love me. You really do love me. You know, Chatty told me about this game. I learned about this game from Chatty, and this is just proof that Chatty really does love me. As long as we're allowed to show nudity... Mods, change the category! As long as we're allowed to show nudity in this game, then I'm gonna do it. Every single time. I'll always do it. I'll always choose to show the nudity. Because I'm not a pussy. Mama didn't raise a pussy. She raised a girl who's insecure. That's different. Okay. I'll put the audio in here. How loud is this game? Probably kind of loud, because most games are kind of loud. Annoyingly. Annoyingly enough, some games are really loud. And that trigger... Wait, okay. Okay. I got it. The heck? Alright, I don't know why, but it changed all of my shit to the controller when I plugged it in. Many such cases. You must want to hear the game through your controller, right? No, nobody's ever fucking wanted that, so stop doing it. Who has ever asked for that? Alright, I shall lower the volume here on my end, and that should be good. And just in case it upsets somebody, I'm leaving it at 49 instead of 50. You're welcome. You're welcome! You're welcome! Now I'm in the corner. I think we're ready. Okay, show me the nudity. Yeah, turn the subtitles on. Hearing impaired subtitles. Wait, what's the difference? Center dot, UI scale, standard, frame limit, just do 160. At the gameplay, audio. Okay, that should be good. I've only ever seen her through YouTube, so I decided to watch her live. What do you think? Are you upset? Are you pissed? Are you mad? Are you angry? Do you regret your decision to check me out? Nate! Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Can you guys hear it? You can, right? Lucy audio. You guys can't hear? Chatty's fucking deaf. I can't believe it. I can't believe Chatty is fucking deaf. That's crazy. Have you tried not...
With these pieces. You just want to play with them? No.